Hi everyone. First of all, thanks for 2K subscribers. I'm most grateful. And thanks for your support on my Jerusalem dance challenge video. Because I promised that if I got to 2K, I would do that dance. It took me ages to learn those steps. I'm not a dancer. So I thank you so much. So about a month ago on my community tab here on YouTube, I asked that once I get to 2K, what video do people want me to put out? And there were some comments, few comments, but there was one that stood out for many people because it had more reactions to it. And there was another one also that was kind of similar to that. So I've chosen that. That does not mean that I will not treat the other suggestions. So thank you so much for all those who wrote in. But I shall do this one today. So Jay Divers said, how to stay strong against the flesh. And Angel Jum said, dealing with temptation and peer pressure as a teenage Christian. So they're both similar. So I'm going to treat them as one. I will tell you a short story. When I finished my secondary school, I purpose not to go further. I'm done with education. That's me with academics finished. That was my plan. So I wake up in the morning and just hang around with my friends. I had these girlfriends. We were not into anything bad. We didn't go after boys or drugs or drinking. We did nothing of the sort. But we would just wander around the city, window shopping, having a laugh. That was it, just visiting each other. We had a nice time. And then one day my mom's friend came to visit, Mrs. George Taylor. I'll never forget that woman. And she said, so Tina, what are your plans and what are you planning to do now you finish secondary school? And I said, well, nothing really. I might just get a job and, just get married and settle down and have kids. I don't want to go to school anymore. I'm done. And she said, no, I don't think that's the way you should do. You should further your education. Don't you want to have a university degree and all of that? And I said, me and my friends, we're fine, we're all okay. There's nothing wrong with us. And she said, yeah, but that's the problem. The friends you are hanging around with, all of you only just finished secondary school. None of your friends have got a university degree. That's why you think you're okay, but you're not. And then she told me one profound statement, which I've never forgotten. She said, change your friends. Change that circle of friends. So after she left, it got me thinking, it got me pondering, and I thought, okay, it's true. These girls I'm hanging around with, we all just finished secondary school, and that was it. Even one of us in that group failed all the exams, and we were fine hanging about together. So I started moving with these university students, and I was like a dunce in the midst of them. I didn't understand what they were talking about. They would use languages that was not familiar to me. They were talking about modules and semester and stuff like that, when I used to talk about terms and lessons. And I thought, okay, maybe I do need to go back to school. And that was how I returned to education, and I'm still studying even now. I doubt I'll ever stop studying. I doubt it. So you see, if you have friends who are drinking, smoking, they're into boys, they're into girls, change your friends. That would be the advice I would give you. The same advice Mrs. George Taylor gave me many, many years ago, and which I've adhered to even now. Change your circle of friends so that those will not be the people you'll be looking up to. Maybe your friend had a baby at the age of 16 and she got a council flat, and you are envious of that freedom that you think she has because she's got her own little flat, and you're aspiring to be that. Why not make friends with somebody who is maybe in the early 20s and is on the property ladder? not in a council flat. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with social housing. I'm living in one, you know, but somebody who's on the property ladder, they've bought their own place and they're in their 20s, really young. Look up to that person, you know, move closer to that person and say, how did you do it? Learn from them. You don't have to go and get pregnant just because you want some pokey little rundown council flat. I'm not saying all council flats are run down, so I don't want no one to come for my head. I'm living in social housing, as I said, but you know, aim high, aim for the sky. So these are the things. It depends on your circle of friends. If you move with decent people, you'll be decent. What does the Bible say? 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be deceived. Some versions says, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good manners. One of my sons was young, and one day he was in his room with some friends. They came back from school together. They were in his room, you know, playing games. He was in the primary school, and I knocked on the door to ask him a question, and he told me, are you stupid, Mom? I was like, what? Am I stupid? I said he should wait for me. So I went downstairs, but before I came back upstairs, he'd run out. I was trying to chase him, but I couldn't catch him. I said, okay, he will come back into the house. Am I stupid? So eventually, when he did come home, he told me that when he goes to visit his friends and their moms come into the room, when he's there and the other friends, the boy will tell the mom, are you stupid, Mom? Can't you see that I'm with my friends? Why do you want to come into my room? And the mom will apologize and quietly retreat. So that's why he thought it was okay to tell me, his mom, are you stupid, Mom? And I said, no. You know, you cannot compare them to me. I'm an African woman. You can't tell your mom, is she stupid? You can't at all. He never said it again. So that's the thing. Bad company corrupts good character. So if you are moving with people who are, they insult their parents, it's only a matter of time you insult your parents. If you are moving with girls who are into drink and drugs and sex, it's only a matter of time before they will lure you into it, or before you become envious of that lifestyle, or you want to fit in, so you will do things that you really don't want to do. So you need to change your circle of friends and pray. You know, you always have to pray. Ask the Holy Spirit to strengthen you. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you, you know, to deal with these temptations, you know, because we are flesh and blood. So it's so easy for us to be tempted while we are still on this earth. We're still living in this world, not of this world, but we're still living in here. So you still have to pray daily, pray constantly. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you to deal with any fleshly thoughts you might have. You know, get your on EastEnders some years ago, Denise, she was dating this pastor. And the pastor said he's not going to sleep with her until they were married. You know, I mean, he ended up being a killer pastor, but that's by the side. So he said he's not going to sleep with her until they get married. Denise tried everything. You know, she's a woman, she wants her man, but he said no, he won't. He's a Christian, he's a pastor. So each time Denise had the urge and she really wanted her man, she would get on the exercise bike and start exercising. She would start exercising and exercising until the urge went away. So that's what she was doing, is on the soap, EastEnders. You know, find a distraction. Read your Bible. Put on a gospel song, a gospel music. Dance, you know, dance vigorously. Dance it away. Pray. Hang out with like-minded people as yourself. Discuss the Bible. Discuss other things. You know, your mind will be rid of all those stuffs. The struggle is real. I do understand. I once was young. It's real, but you can overcome, and you will overcome. You know, so just stay blessed and stay strong and stay true to the faith. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Bye.